In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my KDP income report for the month of May. Now, today's video is actually part of a playlist where I've been sharing my income reports since 2018, and as you can see, there's quite a few. Now, if you want to check out this playlist at all, then I will link this down in the description below. So, let's head on over to here so we can start checking out my income, my KDP income, for the month of May. Now, first of all, let's have a quick look at lifetime of my account. So since starting back in November 2018, I have now earned $163,000, almost breaking that 164. Now, if we take a look here, we can see some of my months. We can see that some months are really good and some months are really low. But that $163,000, if we scroll all the way down to here, equates to 82,000 books sold. Now, every time I see this, I still think that this is crazy, that there's over 82,000 books in the world which I created. Now, let's go back up to here. Let's head on over to the month of May to check out my income. Now, my income was $2,858. Now, this wasn't all profit, as I did run ads. So nearer the end of the video, we'll go over to my advertising account and then deduct my ad spend from my royalties. Now, we can see that my best day was round about here, where I made $187, and my lowest day being down here, where I made $35. If we change this to units sold, we can see that my best day I sold 90 and my lowest I sold 17. Now, at the beginning of May, this was because I had a few different books that tend to do fairly well that time of year, because Teacher Appreciation Week. Now, let's go back to earnings. Let's start scrolling down here. We can see that 3 of my books brought in just over half of my royalties. If we go to here, we can see my earnings per marketplace. So 91% of my earnings come from Amazon.com, 5.8 from here in the UK, 1.7 from Canada, and then just a little bit in other marketplaces. If we change this to this, we can see that that's 2,600 from Amazon.com, 166 here in the UK, and $48 from Canada. Now, we can also see which day of the week was the best for me. It seems to be it was Saturday, where my average earnings was $102, and also Thursday, where my average earnings was $106. Now, if we scroll all the way down to round about here, we can check out my best-selling books for the month. So my first one, just here, where I earned $697 because I sold 345 books. Now, I believe I was running ads on that. Then my second, I sold 244 units, making $487. My third bestseller was I sold 209 units, making $422. My fourth bestseller, I sold 118 units, making $236. Now, these top 4 books just here are all notebooks, and they were aimed for Teacher Appreciation Week. And they all tend to do fairly well this time of year, most years. Now, my fifth one, I actually sold 102 units, making $200. This is one of my adult colouring books. And then my sixth one, we'll do this one as well. I sold 68 units, making $137. Again, this is another one of my adult colouring books. Then just here, this is actually one of my AI colouring books, where I sold 36 units, making $77. Now, if we scroll all the way back up to round about here, again, this wasn't all profit because I was running ads. So now let's go over to my advertising account so we can deduct my ad spend. So here we are in my advertising account. Now, before we deduct my ad spend for the month of May, let's take a quick look at over lifetime of my account. So over lifetime, I've now spent $29,703. Now with that, I've made $112,000 in sales. Remember, this figure just here is not royalties, that's actually sales. Now my ACOS over lifetime of my account is around 26%, so for lifetime I am actually profitable. And then for my orders, I've sold over 12,000 books. So let's go on to here. Let's change this to last month so we can take a look. And now we can see that for the month of May, I spent $450. I did 1,209 in sales, giving me an ACOS of around 37%. Now, to put that into perspective, my average break-even ACOS is around 33%. So for the month of May, I wasn't actually profitable with my ads. But that's going to happen from time to time because ads is all about testing. But with that $450 ad spend, I actually made 132 orders. If we take a look just down here, we can see that some are profitable, some are not. I actually have to go in today and start optimizing a few of these ads. This first one is very profitable. I actually spent $108 doing $412 in sales with 53 orders. This second one is just above being profitable, where I spent $94 doing 30 sales with 265 in sales. My third one is actually profitable, where I spent $92 and did 349 in sales. My fourth one is not profitable at all. My fifth one, this is not actually live, nor is this one. This one is, I've actually got one sale from $1.96, doing $6.98 in sales, and then this one isn't profitable at all. So let's go ahead and deduct my ad spend from my royalties. So I already have the royalties in a calculator just here. Let's go ahead and deduct those ad spends, which is $450.84. Now let's go back over to here to see what my profit is, and it is $2,408, which I'm extremely happy with. Now if we go back over to here, we can see that the previous month before that was pretty low, and then the one before that was kind of low as well, where this month with $2,855 is a lot better. So that's my income report, my KDP income report for the month of May. And again, if you would like to see the rest of my income reports going all the way back to 2018, then click right here and watch this playlist.